Folks, and welcome to Green Hat Gardening. It is early September and it is time for a garden overview. So let's see what's happening. Well, right here at the start of the garden, I've been fighting the weeds again. The smart weeds trying to make a comeback. You can see the state of our grapevines here. Just really struggling. I think we made the decision. If we don't see some improvement next year, we may just be taking the grapevines out and be using this area for something different. Just something different, I don't know. Maybe the tomatoes. Tomatoes seem to grow so well here for some reason. Everything's wet and beat down. We've had so much rain here this morning for a change. Got this huge weed up in my apple tree. And we did have an apple right here, but it doesn't look like we have an apple to sample. I see one down there. You see that little guy? I might have to harvest that, and we can sample some apples this year. This is still being overrun with weeds, and the blueberries again aren't doing well. I'm just continually at a loss. We've still got one apple up there that's trying to hold on. It looks fairly diseased, but I think the other ones have all shriveled and fallen. So there may not be anything on the apples this year. Strawberries. Well, most of the strawberries in this entire first section completely died, and that second section has been near. The third section that's done the best, you almost can't see because of all the pumpkins. The pumpkins have just gone crazy. They're growing up. The tomatoes are growing up. The okra, and they've gone down through the greenhouse, up under the greenhouse, come back this way, and going back that way again. I can see some. We've got yellow leaf disease or something going on, or maybe some vine borers that's going on over there. I may have to try to figure out what's occurred, but as always, I have some damage control to do in here. See, the heavy rain has beat down the peppers that I've got to stake back up. Excuse me. But here, look at that pumpkin. We've got some decent sized pumpkins. I've got to make my way in, cut some little leaves and give them some room. There's some bigger pumpkins over here, and I've got to stake that back up. That was quite a rain. Look, it beat all of our okra down. There's been so much going on a personal level. I haven't been able to get out here and actually cut the okra like it's needed. So a lot of this will actually probably be wasted, unfortunately. But right now you can see the pumpkin vine is actually holding some of the okra up. That one long tendril is holding these okra things up here. Our zinnias are doing reasonably well, I suppose. But I'm just tired. It's becoming one of those months, or one of those periods of time where everything just kind of seems overwhelming, and it's hard to keep up. And if the answer would trying to keep up with it all is just to not keep up with any of it. And so that's really kind of what's happened here. Just sort of had a little garden just kind of do its own thing while I handled other things. But that's okay. We've had a good season so far. I'm eyeballing one little cantaloupe. I managed to keep the gate shut more. So we haven't had whatever critter was in here eating on things. I didn't want it to eat the pumpkins, at least. And so almost made that bee angry. Making lots of bees angry. It's been so dry here. I wanted to come over and show Look, there's another little pumpkin. He's coming on good. Probably let it stay right there. And then that one's turning orange. He's looking pretty good. I love that one. I gotta make sure it stays cleared out and it can grow better, can grow more. See, the bees, the bumblebees are all in here pollinating these flowers, which is great. Except when they're growing up through your pepper plants like this, and it's hard. What do? You know, just let it go, let it do its own thing. At this point, it's kind of going straight through. I was already out to tomatoes, but that's okay. We've still got some tomatoes over there to harvest, and something's gone on with the apple tree. I don't know why it's bowed over. Lots of little things to figure out, lots of little things to remedy. And it definitely looks like there's some stuff to harvest with the hot peppers. So lots of little things here to do as we get into fall. It won't be long before it comes more of a maintenance job than anything else. And with that, I guess I'll leave you. I'll keep doing what I can keep doing, and the rest is just what it is. Until next time, keep digging, keep growing.